Hi there, I'm Guitar Hero 1885. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make Raiden to play as in Skyrim. Now, as you can see here, this is the character that you'll end up with at the end of the day, and you can get him looking like this straight away in the game, and you can pretty much play him from the beginning of the game. So, I'll tell you about the clothes to get hold of, the perks and the skills that you'll need to play as Raiden, and I'll also, just in a moment, we'll go through all of the settings that we need to get in the character creation screen in order to get your character looking like Raiden. So first and foremost, you're going to want to choose the High Elf. Now, I got the idea for making this Raiden character, obviously from Raiden being a Mortal Kombat fan, but also I made a mage character as a high elf before, and I noticed how he looked like Raiden. So I noticed how some of the settings would be would be suitable in the character creation screen to actually make Raiden. So you want to choose high elf first of all, and the clothes that you're going to want in the game are actually the ragged robes and the ragged boots. So that's how those are the clothes that you're going to want. So to start off with, obviously high elf, and for your in the in the body section, you're going to want to set all of the parameters like sex is male, obviously, no presets, no change in skin tone. You leave that in the first position, and you want to max out the weight. In the head section, you're going to want to make all of those set to the first position. In the face section, the first parameter is nose type, and you want to choose type 2, which is 2 clicks from the first position. Nose height is leave it in first position or put it to first position. Nose length, you're going to want to put the parameter right to the last position it will go to, and then 2 clicks back. Jaw width is the last position. Jaw height is also the last position. Next is jaw forward, which you want to put to the first position. Cheekbone height is the first position. Cheekbone width is the first position. And all other parameters in the face section you leave in first position. Okay. So next is the eyes section, and you want to, from the first position, you want to select 2 clicks from the first position for eye shape. For eye color, you want to put the selector to the first position. Eye height is the last position. Eye width is the first position. Eye depth is also the first position. Eyeliner color, again, the first position. Eye shadow, you want to put to the last position. Eye tint is 4 clicks from the first position. And when I say, as I say, you can, to get it to the last position quickly, you can use the R2 button, or to put it to the first position quickly, you can use the L2 button. That gets it done quite fast so as you can get to your starting point and move the right number of clicks. So now we're on to brow. You can see he's already starting to look a bit more like Raiden. So you want to go for brow type, you want 6 clicks from the first position. Brow height, you want to select the last position the selector will go to. For brow width, you want the first position. And for brow forward, you also want the first position. Now we're on to the mouth, and what you want is, for mouth shape, you want 3 clicks from the first position. Mouth height, you want 10 clicks from the first position. Mouth forward is also 10 clicks from the first position. Chin width is the last position. Chin length is 11 clicks from the first position. Chin forward is the first position. And lip colour you want to leave in the first position. So, as I say, it takes a little bit of time to actually, just count out the little clicks that you want to do, but it's fairly straightforward. So when you get to the hair, you're obviously going to want long hair, and you're wanting it white. So in the hair section, you want 1 click from the last position. That's 1 click back from the last position, of course. For facial hair, you want 1 click from the first position. For hair colour, you want 2 clicks from the last position that you can put the cursor to. So there you have Raiden pretty much complete. It actually took ages to try and get the face to look like him. Took quite a while when I decided to try and make the character, because I've been wanting to make these videos for a long time, but I didn't make him like Christopher Lambert from the Mortal Kombat films. This guy is more along the lines of the characters in Deadly Alliance and the video games, basically. So we're going to move on to the perks that you're going to want. So first of all, it's going to be destruction magic is going to be your offense, and you're going to be wanting to use shock. So you're going to want to get the novice destruction, obviously, because you can't get anywhere else in the destruction tree without it. You maybe want to go dual cast and impact. Definitely want those, they really make a difference. If you don't know what they are, you can have a look yourself when in the game. And then you want augmented shock, obviously, and maybe disintegrate. Augmented shock will just give you a power boost. So next, you're going to be maybe wanting to use restoration magic. Obviously, since you're a supernatural character, it ties in with them to use healing spells. Avoid death is a brilliant perk to have, and since Raiden is a super powered guy, avoid death would be spot on. You also might want the recovery as well. You have to get that anyway. That recovers your magic quicker. Alteration magic, since you're going to be wearing not robes but ragged clothes, or ragged robes, sorry, you're going to be wanting the mage armor perk, and you probably want to get the alteration dual cast as well, so as you can prolong the mage armor effect, and you're going to want all 3 of those. And when you get up to 100 as well, I think that makes it more powerful. And you will probably want to get the magic resistance as well to protect against other mage type characters in the game that you're going to be fighting, in order that you can avoid more damage. You might want Atronach as well, but the thing is that you're going to want to get your smithing up to not smithing, but enchanting up to 100, and get some of the perks in there, and we'll be able to sort out our armor situation. So get 5 perks in Enchanter, all 5, and you're going to want the Insightful Enchanter and Corpus Enchanter, so that your skill enchantments are as powerful as they can be. And also you're going to want double extra effect, so as you've got 2 enchantments on one item. So you're going to want 100 alchemy as well, in order that you can make a fortify enchantment potion. You're not going to want smithing because Raiden doesn't use armor. You can branch out though if you want to. Speaking of branching out, one-handed, you might want to use a scimitar sword, because I think Raiden uses a sword, so you're going to want, if you're going to want to go one-handed or dual wield, you want to get your armsman perks all 5, so you're strong, and get your dual wield and your devastating. I can't remember the perk what it's called. It's the one after dual flurry. It'll it'll put up your power, and you might want to get all of these perks as well. Your critical charge and um, your savage strike, and basically your bladesman perks get your, I think it's 15 or 20% bonus you get with that, possibly 30. So he'll be solid once you get all of those, once you work on all of those. Now, alchemy is really important. As I say, you want to get 100 alchemy, and you want to get the 5 out of 5 perks in alchemy, so that your potions are as powerful as they can be. You're also going to want to get physician and also benefactor, so that also increases your alchemy, your potion power. And you're going to want to be making fortify enchanting potions when you're putting on your enchantments, and always use grand soul gems. And when you put your skill enchantments on your skill, sorry, fortify enchantment on your skill enchantments, they're going to be 32% stronger. So you want to get that done, and you won't, not having armor on isn't going to be a big problem, especially with all your perks in alteration. Now, you might want to get calm in the illusion magic. You might want to get calm spells and fear spells, because Raiden being supernatural, when in the film, for example, he comes into many situations and he's just like, no, you're not going to start anything here, guys. And it's a good way to maybe immerse yourself in the character. And frenzy spells as well. He can control people, sort of thing, and sort of he's always in control of the situation. So if you wanted to use some of these perks and some illusion magic, like more powerful illusion spells, you might want to branch out into the illusion side of things, because you can do a serious damage with those spells, and it's in keeping with the character, Raiden. You're obviously also going to want your mage stone to get your perks up, to get your skills up quicker, because you're mainly a mage character. And for shout, you may very well want to use your whirlwind sprint to simulate Raiden's teleport ability, or storm call for his thunder ability.